my friend, a wonderful chord to play is the C11. Now, if we take our first finger and we put it down on the F note, the second finger plays the D, and the third finger is going to be playing the B flat, we can then take our pinky and put it up top, and the chord we get just absolutely one of my favorite chords. The 11, it just brightens up the whole world, doesn't it? Another wonderful way to play this is to go to the 5th fret, bar the whole thing, and then play your second finger on the E string at the 6th. It's going to give you that B flat note, and the rest of it's going to be forming your open chord major. You're just negating to put a major down here, and then it's opening it up for the flat 7, I guess, because anything above an 8, you're going to need something to make it stable. What does that mean? When we play C major, no sharps, no flats. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. Get rid of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a major. 1, 3, 5. Major third, minor third. When we go to the 11, we can't just throw the 11 out there because that would be called an add 11. Any chord that just puts the note you're talking about, the 9, the 11, the 13, the sharp 9, the sharp 13, these are just chords that add that note. To actually have a 9 chord or an 11 chord or a 13, you must add in the 7th. The difference between having a chord which has a major 7th or a minor 7th is by the way you say it. If we wanted to have a C major 11, it would be spelled C, E, G, B, and then have an F. If we wanted to have just the C11, that B becomes a B flat. Here's what it looks like in other ways. This first one, gorgeous. When we take this up to the 5th and put our finger here, we get another inversion of it. These are the two we just showed. And lastly, the one that I probably use the most out of all these, I put a first finger on the 6th fret of the E string. I then take my third finger, after skipping a finger and a fret, play the 8th on the A, and then I make a pretty big stretch and take my pinky and put it all the way over on the G. Now this one's a very interesting one because you need to go over the top so you're not pressing down and muting any of those silly notes. When you do, you get... Hear how that dissonant note super fits in with having that open C? I love this chord, but by the way, this one is probably the easiest to negotiate to, so this is the one that I use in lieu of things. So next time you're playing a progression, maybe something in the key of G, where it's like G major, do 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 do, B minor, yeah 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 yeah, and then it goes to C, the 4 chord. Rather than just playing that 4 chord, try and play a 11. See what happens.